Welcome Disney fanatics back to Zach Does Disney, another theory coming your way where today we are going to ask the question, is Wreck-It Ralph in the world of San Francisco? Yes, this does sound a little far-fetched, I know, but looking at Big Hero 6 as I was checking out the Disney Theory website and actually watching it myself, I found some Easter eggs that I thought could be a theory, so I went on to check. It turns out there is a theory out there which I'm going to explain the best I can on this channel. So come with me, there is some evidence to support this wild accusation. Let's find out together. Okay, we will take it closer in a little minute, but if you squint your eyes a little bit, you can see Ralph there on the tallest building at the back, and as we zoom in closer, there is more evidence throughout the movie, in which I will show you in just a moment. So zooming in onto the pictures, there are two references just in this shot alone. First one where we zoomed in is on the right here, and there is a billboard where it shows our favourite bad guy once again. That's it. Now this could be just a coincidence, but there is more as to support this theory, and I will show them for you, and then I'll do a little bit of an explanation. So let's move it on further into the movie now, and I'll show you just a couple more things onto why I think this theory is very, very strong. So in this picture we are in Hero's room, and you can see just on the top of his monitor he is sporting a very nice little Wreck-It Ralph figure there standing on the top. There is more, and he does have one other action figure which I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, so the part of the movie where Hero falls down the edge of his bed and everything falls on his head off the shelf, there is a Hero's Duty action figure here, as you can see, and it's zoomed in from the person, from actual Wreck-It Ralph himself or herself, and that is what it's based off. Now it could be an exact replica or just another simple toy, could be just an Easter egg, but there is one more I want to show you before we move on to the explanation, and this one I didn't notice myself until actually recognizing it whilst watching the movie and checking up on the theory. Okay, so this next part comes from a scene where we are going into Fred's house for the first time, and we see in the background a Hero's Duty full-size replica of armor. Now those things are very, very expensive to come by, whether it be Halo in our world, or I'm pretty sure it'll be a hefty price for Hero's Duty life-size replicas in the Disney universe too. So we all know Fred is rich, but it could be just Easter eggs, but I want to think that it's a theory. Let's see about the explanation now, shall we? Now, as I was looking through this theory, it expands so far into other Disney movies that it's about 3 or 4 Disney movies I want, but we are going to just focus between Big Hero 6 and Wreck-It Ralph. Now, the explanation to me is very simple, and this is my explanation, that Wreck-It Ralph is in San Francisco. Now, the reason we know this, or that we can understand this a little more, is that of not only the evidence, now these could be just Easter eggs, but not only the evidence. Now, Wreck-It Ralph seems to be quite a popular game at the time of them being around. Now, whether we know that it was a arcade machine back in the day through Wreck-It Ralph, but we don't know that it could have been remastered, it could have been brought to consoles, it could have been brought to PCs, it could have brought a whole new generation of children and people to love the characters even more. Now, people do this all the time in the real world. People do it with all sorts of games. They've done it with Crash Bandicoot recently. They've done it with the brand new Spider-Man game that's just out, that I have to say looks fantastic. I'm very, very jealous of the people that are playing it at the minute. I want to play it. Maybe one time I will play it, because Marvel technically is Disney, hence why Big Hero 6 actually is a Disney movie, because it is a Marvel comic. So it stands to reason why Stan Lee is in it, which we'll get to in another video, of course. But coming back to my point, people do remaster games all the time. This could have been a choice on what they did. Now, it wasn't actually specified in Wreck-It Ralph where the movie was set outside of the game. For all we know, it could have been San Francisco. It might not be. But in this theory, I want to think that it is. And that's why I stand to reason that this is a solid theory, not just because of all the evidence we have in this video, but because no one actually specified it. So it gives us fanatics a reason to delve into it a little bit more and to say, we believe this, we want this to be, let's make it happen. Now, we do this all the time with the Pixar theory, a very famous theory by John Negroni, and Super Carlin Brothers and Seamus Gorman have depicted that very, very well. Being the Disney theory, Whatso Videos Isaac has done a fantastic job depicting that as well, that I found out. I was watching his videos just before, and he's done a fantastic job. But these videos make Disney fanatics want more, and to see more, and to do more with the Disneyverse, or the Pixar theory, and the Pixar verse. And this is why I'm saying that this is actually very, very reasonable and very, very solid. And I actually believe that San Francisco is the town that Wreck-It Ralph is in game-wise. Like, that's where the games are actually sold and bought by people, so then people can play them. But that's just a theory, of course. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that San Francisco is the town where it is? Do you think it's another town? Do you think it's another place? Do you think it's all one big thing and doesn't even matter? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give that video a big thumbs up, and to subscribe to that shiny red button, and to press the little ding-a-ling bell as well, so you stay up to date with all my new videos. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are my video uploads. At the moment, it could change in the future, but I will let you know with an update or in front of another video at that time. But, of course, that is it. And all I have to say is, see you real soon. Bye.